The Princess of Wales was photographed making a subtle tribute to the Queen as she and the Prince of Wales headed towards Buckingham Palace to receive Her Majesty's coffin. Dressed in a smart black ensemble, mother of three Kate, 40, donned an elegant pearl necklace when appearing with her husband Prince William, 40, en route to the royal London home. It's thought she may have donned the simple jewellery option in a sweet nod to the late monarch, who was known to favour wearing pearls. Earlier today, the Queen's coffin left St Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh, and was flown to RAF Northolt, before being driven to the palace, where it will spend a night. Senior royals, including the King and Queen Consort, were seen making their way towards the palace to receive the Queen's coffin. The Duchess, who was dressed all in traditional mourning black, added a necklace featuring multiple strings of pearls, as well as pearl earrings. Pearls are often worn by royals when they are mourning, in a tradition that dates back to Queen Victoria. They were also a staunch favourite of the Queen, who regularly wore a pearl necklace, including following the death of her husband Prince Philip last year. Arseny Budrovich, founder of Budrovich Fine Jewellery Studio, told Express.co. UK that royals, notably Queen Elizabeth, loved pearls because they represent the aristocratic virtues of liberality, magnificence and generosity, and they symbolize purity and chastity. Pearls have been associated with class, elegance and sophistication since the Ptolemaic dynasty in ancient Egypt, where the royal family wore pearls to show their status, he added. This tradition was then passed down through the Holy Roman Empire to the French monarchs who carried it into fashion in the Middle Ages, where it was subsequently dispersed through Europe. This is when the British Empire picked up the style. When the Queen arrived at Buckingham Palace for the final time this evening, she was received by royal family members including the King, the Queen Consort, Princes William and Harry and their wives Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle. Mourners cheered and clapped in the rain as the new state hearse travelled down Constitution Hill and around the Queen Victoria Memorial as it slowed, then drove through the gates of the palace and through the central arch into the quadrangle. Outriders stopped with their heads bowed at the end of the journey, while a police officer at the gate saluted. People cheered hip hip hooray after the coffin drove under the arch. Many lining the street put down their umbrellas as a sign of respect, while some could be seen wiping tears from their eyes, while phone camera lights lit up the crowds. Upon arriving at the grand entrance of the palace, a guard of honor was formed by the King's Guard. Her Majesty was received by all her children and grandchildren, including the King and Queen, the Prince and Princess of Wales and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Shortly after witnessing the arrival of the coffin, Charles and Camilla left Buckingham Palace. The Queen will stay in the Bow Room in the palace overnight before she is transported to the Palace of Westminster, where she will lie in state until Monday, September 19, the day of her state funeral at Westminster Abbey and burial at St. George Chapel in Windsor.